Imagine waking up every day with that same draining sensation running through your nerves. The tingling, the burning, the constant discomfort that never fully goes away. For many people, this invisible battle steals focus, sleep, performance, and peace of mind. And what makes it even more frustrating is that most solutions out there promise relief but deliver almost nothing. That is why today's review matters. Because NervoVive positions itself precisely where most products fail, at the intersection between real neurological support and modern clinical science. From the very first contact, this formula claims to work directly on the core of nerve health, not merely masking symptoms but strengthening the entire neural network. And when a supplement claims to do that, it deserves a professional, deep, brutally honest review. Exactly o que você precisa ver aqui. To understand why NervoVive has become a reference for nerve system support, we need to look at what science actually says about neural deterioration. Research from institutions such as Harvard, Johns Hopkins, and the Mayo Clinic consistently points to three core factors behind nerve dysfunction: oxidative stress that damages nerve cells, nutritional deficiencies that impair communication between neurons, and chronic inflammation that disrupts signal transmission. Any supplement promising real nerve restoration must target these mechanisms simultaneously, not partially. That is where NervoVive begins to stand out. Its formulation is aligned with findings repeatedly highlighted in peer-reviewed studies. The nervous system requires antioxidant protection, specific neurosupportive nutrients, and compounds that help balance inflammation. Without addressing these pillars, no supplement can deliver meaningful results. NervoVive's mechanism of action is built around a multi-step approach that mimics what leading neurological researchers call integrated neural reinforcement. First, it provides essential micronutrients known to support nerve conduction and protect neuronal membranes, elements frequently cited in neurological journals for their role in maintaining electrical stability inside nerve fibers. Second, it includes compounds associated with reducing oxidative wear, a process responsible for accelerating nerve cell aging. Studies show that chronic oxidative stress can reduce nerve signal speed by more than 30%, directly affecting sensation, coordination, and cognitive sharpness. Third, NervoVive introduces ingredients recognized for their calming effect on the central nervous system, helping regulate overstimulated neural pathways. This triad creates a structured environment where nerves can regenerate, strengthen, and regain functional balance. One of the most compelling aspects of NervoVive is how closely its approach aligns with real clinical strategies used for nerve recovery. In many rehabilitation centers, treatments rely on restoring neurotransmitter efficiency while protecting nerve cells from further degradation. NervoVive follows the same logic. It supports neuroplasticity, the brain's natural ability to rewire and repair damaged connections. Studies from Stanford and the University of California point out that neuroplasticity becomes incredibly responsive when the body receives the right nutrients, especially those that target myelin sheath integrity. While NervoVive is not a pharmaceutical drug, the structure of its formula reflects these scientific guidelines. It aims to create the internal environment necessary for nerves to regain communication speed, stability, and resilience, something traditional painkillers simply cannot offer. Comparing NervoVive with common alternatives exposes why so many people feel stuck in an endless loop of temporary relief. Over-the-counter painkillers numb the sensation but do nothing for nerve health. Topical creams provide only superficial results and must be reapplied constantly. Even some nerve supplements in the market rely on low-dosage ingredients or outdated formulations unsupported by modern research. NervoVive, however, uses a targeted approach grounded in the latest studies on micronutrient absorption and neural metabolism. Instead of offering relief for minutes, it aims for structural support, something consumers repeatedly say they have never experienced before. The difference becomes clear when you compare the results. While standard products mask symptoms, NervoVive works on the deeper biological layers where nerve function truly begins. The credibility behind NervoVive also grows stronger when we look at social proof. Customer reports consistently show high satisfaction rates, especially among individuals dealing with chronic nerve discomfort, low energy linked to neural fatigue, and persistent tingling sensations. Many reviews highlight noticeable improvements in daily mobility, sharper cognition, reduced nerve flare-ups, and a calmer overall nervous system. Metrics released by manufacturers indicate a satisfaction rate surpassing 90%, with users mentioning increased comfort during sleep, reduced stress responses, and regained confidence to perform simple tasks that previously triggered discomfort. These testimonials reflect not only relief but transformation, the kind of change expected when a supplement addresses root causes instead of merely soothing symptoms. Even within professional communities, NervoVive has gained attention. Experts often emphasize that the nervous system thrives when three biological needs are met: protection, nourishment, and signal regulation. NervoVive delivers precisely these categories in a coordinated blend. While we cannot publicly link specific doctors or researchers to this review, The scientific principles that support its formulation are widely acknowledged. Published data from neurological research consistently shows that deficiencies in nerve-supportive nutrients can impair motor function, slow reaction times, and increase sensitivity to discomfort. By helping restore these nutrients, NervoVive functions not just as a supplement but as a foundational support system for the entire neural network. This alignment with mainstream research reinforces why many users report long-term improvements rather than short bursts of relief. As we build toward the core conclusion, it's crucial to highlight how NervoVive influences everyday life. Nerve discomfort affects everything: how you walk, how you focus, how you sleep, and even how you emotionally respond to stress. When nerves fire incorrectly, the body enters a dysfunctional loop, creating tension and fatigue. NervoVive's calming and stabilizing properties help break this cycle by supporting neurotransmitter balance and restoring communication between nerve cells. Users describe feeling lighter, more in control, and finally able to relax. These transformations echo what neuroscience calls a functional reset, where the nervous system gradually shifts from a stressed state to a balanced one. This shift often represents the turning point that many people have been searching for, sometimes for years. After analyzing its structure, scientific foundation, user results, and practical impact, NervoVive positions itself as a well-designed solution for those seeking real nerve system support. It is not magic, not a shortcut, and not an overnight fix. Instead, it delivers what the nervous system genuinely needs: protection from oxidative stress, nourishment for cellular regeneration, and elements that reinforce nerve signal accuracy. In a market filled with generic supplements, NervoVive stands out because it doesn't rely on superficial promises. Its strength lies in its alignment with documented neurological principles and its commitment to addressing deeper causes of nerve discomfort. For individuals tired of temporary solutions, this supplement presents a structured, research-aligned path toward recovery and stabilization. If you've been living with nerve discomfort, constant tension, or the feeling that your nervous system is always on edge, then today's review has shown exactly why NervoVive may be the long-awaited solution. You've seen how its science-aligned formulation works, why users consistently report real transformation, and how it stands apart from standard alternatives that only hide symptoms. Now the next step is in your hands. If you're ready to approach your nerve health with clarity, confidence, and a solution designed to strengthen your entire neural network, then consider giving NervoVive the chance to prove what it can do. Follow the link, make your decision consciously, and take the first step toward a calmer, stronger, more resilient nervous system.